Hi everybody, it's Jennifer McCreath. It is June 10th, 2024. Today I got a piece of mail that was returned to sender. Why? Well, I shipped a package to the United States of America, amazingly enough. Who would have thought, with all these great hockey cards, that the person that would buy this particular card lived in California? How about that? So I write the address on the package, but then I go into the post office, and of course they have to type out the address and put it on this sticker, which is fine. So the sticker got put on the back of the package, and unfortunately, the apartment number was left off the sticker. Mistake on the clerk, mistake on me, because I didn't double check it. Bottom line, we now have a package that has an address without an apartment building on the front. But on the back, the apartment building is clearly there. So this package goes all the way from Newfoundland, Canada, way out west to California. And it goes into some mail person's truck. They go to this apartment building, they unload all their mail, and they look at the sticker and see that there's no apartment building written on the sticker. So rather than flip over the package and look for an apartment number, they just say, nope, return to sender. So this package traveled 5,555 kilometers. For you Americans, that's about 4,000 miles. Was within feet from being properly delivered to said mailbox. But because some postal clerk chose not to flip over the package and look for the apartment number, it got sent all the way back to me. And this whole thing took about 6 weeks. Now maybe there's a policy. If it's not written on the sticker, it doesn't matter what's written on the package. I don't know. Bottom line, this is, to me, unacceptable. I paid good money to ship that package, and now it's right back here. I don't want the package here. I want it in the hands of the person who bought the hockey card. And they're sitting here waiting. They're pissed off. So what do? Do we dare send it again through Canada Post, which will then give it to United States USPS? Or should I use a private courier this time? Maybe they have a little bit more brain capacity. Do you know what's really funny? We actually now put stickers on packages that say flip over to the other side now. You can hardly see it here because it's been damaged with some sort of ink. Basically, that's the front of the package with my own handwriting indicating the address of this person. And it actually has a sticker that says C on the back. So there should be no excuse either way. The apartment number was on the package. It might not have been on the sticker, but there's absolutely no reasonable reason for it not to have been deposited into the correct apartment building. Because the name, the address, it was all there. You could confirm that the apartment number written corresponded with the apartment listings. Usually when you walk into an apartment building, there's a list of people who live there, and it says press this buzzer code. So I don't know what to make of this. It's partially my fault. I signed off on an incomplete sticker. This postal clerk, I'm not going to say who it is, but they've been very good at their job for many years. So I have no reason to not just sign off every time they do one of these sticker things. Let's just say I'm quite pissed off. Maybe it's a wake-up call. Maybe you should flip over the package. Just by chance, the rest of the address is on the other side. Is that too much common sense to ask for? I know it's 2025. I know that the U.S. is going through some very bizarre challenges. You've made some very questionable and controversial decisions about your political leadership. And you've picked fights with Canada. Now the Postal Service is apparently picking a fight with us. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to now decline Anytime I sell something on eBay, it will be Canada only, because I cannot trust the USPS to deliver packages properly. So I feel badly for my American customers, but I just can't let this happen again. Anyway, that's the bottom line, and thanks for watching.